They didn't announce the visit until it was over. President Assad may be smiling, but he didn't want people back home to know he'd left Syria, apparently for the first time since the war began. He was in Moscow to thank President Putin for sending fighter bombers to save his regime.
Without your decisions and actions, the terrorism that is now spreading today might have spread to even more territories and states, not just in our region, but to other regions too.
They shared with their aides what appeared to be a light snack. President Putin stressed Russia's self-interest in Syria.
Unfortunately, armed people from former Soviet republics are fighting on Syrian territory against government forces. It's been estimated that at least 4,000 of them are there, and naturally we can't allow them to return to Russian territory after having gained fighting experience and gone through ideological processing.
Cockpit video released by the Russian Defense Ministry shows one of their drones. New analysis suggests that only 20% of Russian strikes are on Islamic State targets. Today, the white helmet first aid workers released footage of a strike on Sarmin in Idlib yesterday. It isn't an IS area. They say 12 civilians were killed in this attack. The rebels here threatened the government stronghold. Syrian state TV shows government forces maneuvering south of Aleppo, but by Iranian troops and advisors who are careful not to be filmed.
Tehran and Moscow are working together to fight terrorism inside Syria. It's a strategic decision and a common effort to help the region and, dare I say, the world.
The Islamic State has put out a new propaganda video aiming to show that Russian airstrikes and Iranian ground forces haven't forced them to surrender territory east of Aleppo. We'll butcher Assad's dogs, he says. Battle lines are shifting, but they're holding on. Whoever's winning, the upsurge in fighting is causing tens of thousands of people to flee their villages to safer parts of Aleppo province. If fighting continues at this level, they may cross to Turkey and move on to Europe. On Friday, US, Russian, Saudi and Turkish representatives will meet in Vienna to discuss Syria. But any peace deal seems further off than ever.